All right, welcome to Sage-Based Wisdom. I'm Jana Schmeeding.
I'm Brian Bahi.
And we are podcasting to you from the sacred homelands of X, formerly Twitter.
Today, we'll be giving you, our listeners, some advice cultivated indigenously from our backgrounds in chest plates.
And additional filters that you put on joints. If you're a frequent listener and want even more of us in your life, consider becoming an official Wise Ass member by going to sagebasedwisdom.supercast.com. And Bri, we have a very special guest today. I am so excited to finally talk to them. Please welcome comedian, cultural critic, queen of comedy in LA, Danielle Perez. Hey, girl.
Hello.
How's it going?
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy to have my little half-beat face here.
Beat looking great.
You decided to beat 10 minutes to start the beat. 13 minutes after the podcast was supposed to start.
Brian, I got here before you.
Yeah, honestly, Brian, not Brian.
You.
Not Brian Bahi coming for Danielle. There's no way, Brian. There is no way. You are not allowed.
Interesting.
I
went out with
Brian, who I
Brian.
have to text the day of and then 10 minutes before we go on the pod every single fucking time.
Brian, I'm going home to Silver Lake to change real quick. An hour later, Brian, are you alive?
That's so funny. That was actually my bad.
I was like,
The other things, though, not.
He takes an Uber to my place and then gets out. And I was like, wait, what? And the Uber leaves. And it's like, no, we're getting in the Uber together to go to the club. Then he called the Uber and the Uber literally drove down the street and then came right back.
I didn't understand what was happening, to be honest.
Brian's never meeting the allegations. Brian, bimbofied. I think all Brians are bimbofied these days.
I mean, honestly,
Okay.
let us have something.
Let us have something. This is exactly, I wanted to talk to both of you about this. This is like kind of breaking news. And I do think it's sort of important that we discuss it.
For sure.
Because it is top of mind for me, at least.
Oh, it's front page news.
It's
in
front
my
page
house.
news. And so and everybody, all listeners, you've heard, you know what's going on, but we do sort of need to cover it on this non-news comedy podcast that Kristi Noem's husband. Now we know that she's in an affair with Lewandowski,
Corey Lewandowski. Yeah.
I did not know that.
Oh, did you miss during her Congress? And they asked, they said, are you having an affair with your subordinate, Corey Lewandowski? And she's like, this is tabloid rumor. How dare you ask such a disingenuous, disgusting, disgraceful question? And they're like, yes or no? Yes or no? So is it a yes? Is it a no? Are you denying? And she wouldn't say no because it would impeach her. And that's
she would be lying under oth, which honestly is something that
it's like, babe, she's already
do.
doing. Yeah, it's like you feel very comfortable with that anyway. So I don't know why this. I know,
but you won't disrespect Corey, that loser, sniveling fucking little worm of a bitch. But listen, Kristi Noem is a fucking bitch, asshole, cunt who got 2 American citizens shot in the face in Minnesota. So she is sort of already like a pariah, cultural pariah. You know, she
wouldn't stop
girl.
at shooting dogs. She's like, wait,
no,
let's shoot people.
She does not have a
She's
heart.
like,
She
bang, bang.
Cold and dead
straight
inside.
do crime.
Yeah.
Which is canonically not queer. Not queer. Very bad. Very hetero.
Also, here's my question. Like, this is going to get into so many interesting areas here because, as we know, the right wing culture, the ultra conservative sort of evangelical culture that is the Trump administration, MAGA, whatever bullshit is happening in our culture right now. It's horrible. They're just a bunch of weird pedophile protectors, but also like they have their own kinks happening all the time. Fucking Lindsey Graham was holding a bubble blower at fucking Disneyland the other day while Senate was on
It was
break.
purple.
It was purple. It was pinkish purple.
Why am I missing all of this info?
I saw that photo and I was like, Leslie
Jones?
No! Oh my god!
Brian, you're so behind on the gayest news in the world.
Wait,
it's
Leslie,
crazy.
the guy who
from Will and Grace.
Yes.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
It's like that's what he was giving at Disneyland with his little gay bubble wand, just like in line with his little fast pass.
Yeah, like Senate takes a little like vacay and we're in a war with Iran.
Truly.
And fucking Lindsey Graham. War. Yeah, and Lindsey Graham goes to Disneyland to get special access to the princesses. He's cutting children in line to get his picture taken with Disney princesses. Man,
you can't tell me that man's not a queen. You can't tell me that man's not a queen.
You got to put your mask on before you are able to put on your children's. That's him cutting the line for the Disney princesses. He's like, I need to get mine.
I gotta get served before I serve them.
Yes.
I serve my constituents. He's like, if Maleficent doesn't read me down, if the evil queen doesn't spit in my face, I can't
be your senator.
And he skipped the new Ariel, I'm sure.
I'm sure, because she's black.
Yeah.
Truly.
He only likes dom top mistresses.
Yes. So we have Lindsey Graham sort of doing queenie things on the side. And then we have Kristi Noem. She recently was fired by Trump because she's a woman and listen, she did his bidding for so long and then he doesn't give a fuck.
But then she threw him under the bus because she was like, they were like, who approved $200 million for your dumb little commercials? And she's like, Trump? And he was like, actually, wrong answer.
Yeah.
Fired.
The reason she was fired is because she admitted because she basically stole the spotlight from Trump by making a $200 million pro-ICE PSA, a horseback pro-ICE PSA.
Propaganda, which like, it does not cost $200 million to make a commercial. I'm just like, yo, Hollywood's failing, actually.
Girl, we're all out here jobless. Jobless and toothless on these streets.
I fear, it's like you can break off some of that and get like at least 20 features. Like, come on now.
And listen, the way the budget of the PSA, the budget of the PSA is bigger than the budget of Avatar. Okay, so the bitch is pocketing the money, and it's our tax money. So be gone. And
okay, wait. One thing about the hearings that I really did like was that one of the senators or Congress people was like, I know, like, so Corey Lewandowski is a special government employee. And it's like, I know what government employee means, but what does special mean? What is special in this?
Yeah, she tried to be like, hey, Trump really loves Corey, you guys. Like, he is Trump kind of did, like, tell him he could be hanging out with me. Like, he's a Trump guy. Like, and they were not, they were like, girl, fuck you. No, he's not. Who is this man? Meanwhile, in the hearing where she's getting absolutely grilled and roasted by Congress, her husband, her legal husband, Brian with a Y, Brian, who Brian Bahi, our very own, did say was kind of hot. Remember this, Brian? On a podcast of Sage-Based Wisdom, he was like, I was going off on Kristi, my arch nemesis, and Brian was saying, but Brian, not mad about it.
Wow. You said justice for Brian. You said free my king.
I said not all Brians.
You said not all Brians, but you were sort of standing Brian in a way. But you were put off by the name Brian.
With
a
because it's Bryon, right?
Yes.
Oh God. Oh no.
Which is crazy.
Yes.
That's demonic, frankly.
It is. Brian Bryoff. Sashay away. But anyway, so cut to a couple days ago. It is leaked, I think, by Daily Mail or TMZ. Which TMZ, shout out. TMZ, I've hated you from the jump, but now, girl, I'm on board. Give me
TMZ
the political
is doing
content I
journalism.
need. They are doing actual tea from DC.
From around the country, because they said, hey, if you have a picture of your senators and congress people just out and about on spring break, literally send them to us. We will post them.
Send them. We will post them.
They said, wow, the government is literally shut down, and these people on vacation. Fuck that. Send us all the pics.
And
we are
TMZ
the paparazzi now.
Has never been more popular.
Us.
Truly.
Harvey Levin.
Mm-hmm.
The way that TMZ is they've been missing the point this whole time, and now they're here. Everyone's queer. Get used to it. I certainly am used to it. But
TMZ, the people's press.
Yes. So the other day, TMZ comes with receipts, spreads the word that, and also we can talk about who actually outed Brian. Noam, and they come out with these pictures of Brian Noam. He is wearing I don't even know what it's called.
I think it's like a chest plate.
A chest plate. A breastplate? A chest plate.
Yeah.
Chest plate.
Chest plate.
It's a chest plate that perhaps a drag queen might wear, or someone who is interested in experiencing a pair of giant knockers. And
big juicy naturals.
Big juicy fucking. It does not look natural to me. Those shits would be hanging if they were natural.
Jana,
they were gigantic.
He went through whatever surgeon's trash can he went to and got the leftovers and stuck them on a plate because they are wonky.
They were the nipples.
The nipples
all over.
Are literally facing different directions.
What is going on with those nipples?
Maybe that's what he wanted. Maybe he likes it when it's a little asymmetrical.
When it's a little off.
I am searching Brian Noam right now on Google.
But the thing is, in the photos, he was really feeling himself. He was really serving.
His face, the faces, the faces were kind of crazy. And then
the faces he was really giving. He took those photos and he was like, she ate.
He was like, and then my favorite was the dog in the background in one of them. It was just
fully...
the dog walked in and was like, oh no. I interrupted something.
My God.
It's like Kendrick when he was dissing Drake, talking about when you're in the mirror you see two bad bitches. You stand with sexy red.
Baby.
Him and Christy, and it's that's the thing. I know we need to protect the bricks and we need to protect bad drag, but it's if you were a little less homophobic and not tied to such a heinous organization
imagine what you
right and the MAGA movement, you would have the freedom to access a quality breastplate.
Imagine the incredible art he could have been making.
Truly, it's you could, babe, I know you want a wig, and I know you want not a shake and go. We could we could teach you how to glue down those eyebrows. We can show you how to get rid of the 5 o'clock shadow. You could be in community with people that could teach you.
And this image that I'm showing right now, for those who
that's what he looks like on the right.
Yes,
that's
why
that is giving man drag though. He looks it looks fake. Do you know what I mean? Even his man drag is giving costume.
Yeah, also, she's in drag too. Can we also say that Kristi Noem is a fucking drag queen, okay? Like, the bitch is... This is what I'm saying about gender. It is... Obviously, it's a performance. This proves all of their anti-trans shit completely false. Because it's like, you guys hate on trans people so much, but Kristi Noem, bitch, you are a fucking drag queen. You're walking around here with fake fucking titties and fake ass hair and fake ass teeth and horribly caked on makeup. The bitch is a drag queen. You make women... You are a clownish version of a woman presenting person. And I feel like Brian must have taught you how, because Brian, already not in drag, is giving drag.
It's giving
as
drag.
well.
It's, you
I
know what it's
almost
giving?
feel like,
It's giving like Matt Rogers, like doing like gay assistant, but like butch gay assistant. Do you know what I mean? Like he's like gay assistant, but I'm like official. I'm in charge, you know?
Yes. He looks like a young DC gay, Brian.
Mhm.
Am I right?
yeah,
Brian was a young DC gay.
As
for a
the
minute.
official Brian.
Yeah, I was a young DC gay.
You were?
Did you wear
Yeah.
a tie?
Ever? Oh.
I think I did a few times, but I was like still like in my punk rock era, so I was kind of just like,
A little grungy.
I'm not really fully committing to this, but I am
Wait,
going to participate.
did you ever hook up with any like congressional people? Any people? who work
No,
on the
that's still on
Hill?
my list.
You gotta hook up with someone who works on the Hill.
I know. I'm trying to make it happen.
You really are,
want
and
that
I
for
really
you.
appreciate that you are, Bri. Brian could be the insider that we all depend on and need. Can you collab with TMZ, Brian?
I think I might end up getting too deep.
No, but I love
You
that.
might be loving it.
I'm gonna be deep throat, like fully, like
Like they need a news report, and you're actually like, sorry, wait, I'm in literally the middle of deep throat right now. Like it's actually hitting the back of my
suddenly, like
tonsils.
literally, I get
time
tied
out.
up. I get tied up in like just full blown espionage, and I'm just like, what?
Everybody's like,
I'm
Brian,
so
that's
sorry.
not the deep throat that they meant, honey.
Brian's like, I don't know. I can't really talk right now. I'm on the way to Dubai. Something about like a sultan or something. I don't know.
They said it was open bar, and I was like, I'll be there.
Yeah, it's, to me, the most hilarious part about all of this is how Kristi Noem then came out after. So everybody was like, wait, is this AI? Is this real? Kristi Noem, the stupid bitch, comes out and says, please, we are dealing with a tragedy in our family. Please pray to Jesus Christ for us. We need your thoughts and prayers. And please give us privacy in this time. A bitch who fucking put herself on every television screen at every TSA line in the country wants us to give her privacy while her man is out here sending pictures to immigrant people with giant titties on.
I'm so sorry, but the bimbofication community will not give you privacy.
No.
That's like apparently the community Brian's a part of, the bimbofication scene.
Yeah, has anybody done a deep dive on sort of the bimbofication scene?
I mean, I just thought that was like trying to be a bad bitch. I guess apparently it's like a more like pastiche kind of Angeline, like more aesthetic. But
yeah,
it's
I don't think it's just being a bad bitch, because these bitches aren't bad. Like I read a great thread yesterday and I reposted it, and I wish I could find it right now, but I've literally been reposting every Brian Noem meme that comes across my plate. But it said something like, as a person who posted this said, as a person who, dabbles regularly in the kink community, there are some kinks that need to be interrogated, because the basis of the kink is an oppression, a form of oppression. So the bimbofication of women is an oppressive tool,
right?
that now is being exploited for someone's sexual gratification. The oppressor's sexual gratification. It's like race kink, you know? It's like, oh, my kink is to treat a Black woman as a slave, and an enslaved Black woman, and that is my kink. Like, that is absolutely fucked.
But I'm curious, like, this seems like a very solo endeavor on his part.
Well,
so
no, because he
like,
paid someone he paid like $20,000.
Wait,
yeah,
for what?
Some of the 200
workers.
mil has gone to sex work.
Wait, so he's like had people? Was it all virtual or in person?
I think they were like in person, but like that's like why the photos were leaked, was because he's like meeting up with people, having exchanges with sex workers. Like, this is like a fantasy that he's fulfilling. And
Holy shit.
And this brings us to the next point, which is that the person who outed him, who sent these pictures to Daily Mail /TMZ, is allegedly a immigrant, non-citizen sex worker.
Wow.
And he told them, my wife is Kristi Noem. This is what we're doing. So he's getting off on telling people, you know, that's why I'm like, I don't give a fuck about making fun of this guy. I don't feel sorry for him at all. I'm sorry. Like, you're a fucking prick. You're a piece of shit. Your whole family are pieces of shit and grifters. No privacy. Sorry. What you're doing is fucked.
Not at all.
Yeah, it's totally wild. Like, that's the thing. It's like, okay, so it's like you're getting off on like your fetish kink, you're getting off on like being duplicitous to your wife, also engaging with the people that your wife is literally criminalizing. Like, it's just so sick and twisted. It's just like, you're so obsessed with power. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you. You're like, you're not a victim. Like, I don't feel bad that you're outed. Fuck
Absolutely.
you.
No. Not at all.
From this. Like, you know?
It's so Ryan Murphy. It's so
oh my God,
like
truly it is. God,
kind of like Nip Tuck series finale.
Truly, Ryan
and it's like
Murphy.
Crazy.
get to work, Ryan Murphy. Like let's talk about some real victims here. Like actually go for the jugular, because I feel like Ryan Murphy is like, I know, but I think he's targeting the wrong people. This is just what I'm saying about TMZ. Like, listen, stop making fun of women in Hollywood. Like, stop exploiting those bitches. Whatever. They're doing a job. Get to work on the real fucking assholes here. The real people who are low-key creating policy that makes us impoverished and oppressed, and out them.
Like, leave the Kennedy family alone. We don't need another love story. What we need is monster gnome.
It's not that salacious anymore. To us, this is the salacious shit. Like,
this is so just ripe for, I want to sink my teeth into it.
Yes.
I need to know everything.
So here's what my question is to both of you. What does Kristi know? What does Kristi know about?
She knows all of it.
I feel like, she has to know everything.
I mean, this is so clearly a marriage of convenience. Like, and him showing up to the hearings, it's like they know. It's
those
like,
tits were so huge you can't hide them.
Yeah, no, like, care what the Amazon box says on the outside. It's like she shook that and knew.
It's not like you can put those under the mattress. Like, they're gonna be seen.
Where are you putting them in the meantime?
It's like the
evangelical going on for years and years.
Yeah, like the guy who was like paying that pool boy to like fuck his wife, and he's like who ran like the crazy event. Oh my God, it's like killing me that I can't remember the name of the church, but it's like literally
like Christ or what's it? Hill?
Like descendant, like the evangelical moves when he moves. and he was president of it, and he was literally paying some 20-something-year-old like pool boy to just like fuck his wife in front of him. And it's like, yeah. Meanwhile, like the kids that go to that school like literally aren't allowed to hold hands.
Yeah. And it's like they have like a side hustle that is conversion camps, like gay conversion camps. You know, it's like these people are fucking evil, and they have, and I've always said this, they are sick in the heart and the mind. They are fucked up. And that's part of it.
Okay, I heard a rumor. So I was just listening to another podcast. That on this other podcast, they were kind of floating the rumor because it's like, okay, it seems very clear like this has been known like in the inner circle, right? Like this isn't, I mean, the Corey Lewandowski affair,
oh yeah,
that stuff, but also kind of like the big titty Brian thing a little bit. But it's like,
interesting.
Who did the leak actually come from, right? Like, why was this deployed now? How did it come out? And it's like, maybe it was like Trump, low key. Because then
Literally,
this is
I
like
see it.
a way to get rid of Kristi Noem, because like right now he's like kind of put her in Siberia or whatever, you know? But this is like now she's ousted, you know?
To take it one step further, what if it's her? What if it's Kristi? What if it's her own ass who is like, listen, I got to get out of this marriage. I need a escape hatch. I've already been, sympathy arc. Please pray for me. I've been wronged. It's sort of the Erica Kirk of it all, right? Like Erica Kirk, who is like, oh my God, my husband is dead.
Yeah.
I can't believe this. Pray for me and also make me famous.
Yeah. And it like low key like absolves her of her affair with Corey.
Truly.
Because like her husband was like possessed by these demons. Oh my God. Wow. Pivot.
Yeah.
Said, actually, you're not gonna get rid of me so easily.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna rise above and become even more fucking famous.
You know what I feel like? I feel like there's almost like a world where Brian starts like a right-wing type of drag movement. I literally feel like they're almost.
Wait. Tell me more.
Yeah,
I
more
feel
about
like
the right-wing
just,
drag
like,
movement.
There's enough idiots out there that are like, no, let him do this, and actually we're gonna support him, and he's doing right-wing drag.
I need to know the first gay bar that books it.
Here's the thing: it's gonna be a new one. It's gonna be like a country. It's gonna be like a redneck bar, but they're gonna do like drag one night.
They're like
And
gay. We're gay, but no homo. Like,
yeah, kind of.
we
gay,
suck but
dick,
in the
but no
better
homo
way.
in a no homo way.
Well, that's kind of what like the manosphere is all about, right? It's like we are so gay, but no homo. Like we don't aspire to the gay aesthetic, but God, it couldn't be fucking gayer. It's man-on-man content creation is what it is. And just like standing men so hard. Men standing men. Like men being like, I want to look buff. I want to be buffer than you. It's a hot competition. It's giving heated rivalry, MAGA. The manosphere.
I saw like an interview with Clavicular, and he called like getting pussy like chasing tail, and it's like, okay, boomer, like what the fuck?
What are you
Ew.
fucking who are you, Lindsey Graham?
Gen Z talks like that, but that's just like so insane. It's like, what is going on?
Chasing tail. Like whatever, Clavicular. What's his name? Jeff? Doug? Oh my God,
think it's Brian.
No, are you serious?
No, I don't know.
That would make so much sense. Okay.
Wait, but I kind of have to look it up now.
Finally, I would be like, finally,
my
people. I finally found my people.
You have, Brian.
Brian, you're going to start bone tapping immediately. You're like, I have to be where the people are.
I wish.
Oh, God. Okay.
I can't even, what's the one where I can't even gua sha? I tried gua shaing and it's so hard.
But you have to use like an oil, and you actually don't press very hard. You kind of just glide. It's like soft
I just
massage.
don't even have the time.
With all the bailing that you're doing? What's
why
going
were you late to the pod? Okay, his name is Brandon.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Brandon Eric Peters, which it's giving white supremacy. Just
it is.
Three names.
It's giving the "you will not replace us."
Yeah.
I do have. Okay, so Danielle, we just jumped right in, but this is sort of an advice podcast. But I think that like it's also become sort of like just our takes on what's happening podcast.
And so much is happening.
So much is happening, and I'm going to sort of keep us in the realm. But I do have a it's not necessarily advice, but it is something that was on my Instagram feed. I am many. Our listeners know I am no longer on TikTok. I had to give it up, and I miss it dearly.
Wait, why? Were you like doom scrolling too much?
Yeah, it just
the screen
time
was out of control.
I was addicted, and I was also like, it was just becoming like too many ads, you know. But now everything is so many fucking ads. Yeah. So now I only have Threads, and Threads, as you know, or not Threads. Instagram Reels.
Instagram. But okay, Reels are kind of popping off now. People are over what's happening on TikTok. Reels are kind of getting cool. This is a cultural shift that's happening. Reels are kind of getting fun. Okay. I'm just saying.
I love to hear it because that's where I am. Okay, so this is a reel that I loved and I saved for the pod, and we're going to watch it really quick. 1 second. Can you all see?
Yes. Ooh, okay.
Here we go. Oh
my God.
Whenever I get to the airport early, and I usually am, one of my favorite things to do is walk around the terminal to see where the ugliest people are flying. And congratulations, Orlando, Florida. There's a 737 full of uggos heading your way.
My God, is that Jules Posner?
It is.
Is it?
Jules, yes.
Is
I
it?
was like, oh my God. I haven't seen Jules in a million years. Oh my God, that's so funny.
Well, that's from 2025.
So
correct take. Yeah.
I love that take completely. I'm like, ooh, this is what I should do at the airport.
Yeah.
I like to go. I like people watching. This is a new spin on people watching. And of course the Uggos are going to Florida. So sorry, Bri. Florida is sort of Brian's new favorite place.
I love Fort Lauderdale.
Okay. That's
Fort Lauderdale
It's
is a gay
unpopular.
mecca.
It's unpopular, but I
Yeah.
stand by it.
Brian, you really are going deep undercover for your stint as a DC informant. Fuck, on the Hill. Fort Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale, baby. Danielle, you would have a blast. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Grew up going to Fort Lauderdale every summer for like 2 weeks.
No, are you
Because
serious?
my dad's family, like my parents are Dominican, so like half the family lives in New York, half the family lives in Florida. Fort Lauderdale, Miami-Dade County. And literally every year I'd go to Florida and I was like, I don't understand. Why is everything flat? Why is everything like the same building? I was always so confused. Like, where are your mountains? I was just always so confused.
Did you go to Wilton Manors?
What is that?
That's the gay area.
No, I was with old Dominican people. I was with like my grandma and grandpa who only
even
speak Spanish.
The gay place has the word manor in it. That's crazy.
I know. It's like, God, geriatric.
That is sort of Brian's scene. Is sort of like a white Republican
like
gay elderly.
Brian's just trying to get someone to leave something for him in their will, and I get that. I get that. In these
honestly,
times,
if
I would love that.
That would be incredible.
And I'm praying for you.
Yeah, because I'm gonna live off that will as well. So when you get it,
maybe Fort Lauderdale is. You're actually now. I'm being convinced. Oh my God! Do you know what's also happening in Fort Lauderdale right now? Have you, Jenny? You've been off TikToks. You've been off TikTok, but I do wonder if it's like reached the Instagram community. But there's this gay Black like young man who is basically he's like trying to be famous, and his whole thing is trying food from Facebook Marketplace.
I've seen this,
and it's just and it's always coming in a styrofoam container. And it's always like Jaylene's hot chicken, Jacob's barbecue. I mean, some of this stuff be looking nasty.
But it's it's free, right? Like, it's not,
he pays for it. People are selling like plates off of Facebook Marketplace.
Food on Facebook.
What is the deal with Facebook Marketplace food? I don't understand. Is it like it's my home kitchen?
It's my home kitchen, and I have a side hustle. And so he's trying all these different foods. He gets a little plastic container, and it's eggs by Toya. And when I tell you, this thing looked nasty. It looked like dirty ass water.
Eggs by Toya is so funny.
Eggs by Toya, and he smells it. He's like, oh, that smells nasty. And then he eats one, and he's like, oh. And it's like, this man has ingested so many things. He got grabbed from a gas station, basically, in one of the videos. But like, eggs by Toya.
I would kill for his microbiome.
No, whatever's going on in there, in his gut, in the flora, it's like invincible, because he ate that egg, not only survived, but gave it a 2 out of 10. He hated it. He was like, that's nasty. And then he had to create a video. It's like, eggs by Toya, stop harassing me. Leave me alone. And she wouldn't. She started making all these videos about him. And he's like, oh, okay, so now eggs by Toya said, I will make you a firecracker bowl, and my baby daddy will deliver it to you. And I don't, I guess a firecracker bowl is a thing. It's very popular in the Facebook Marketplace food community.
I love a firecracker. What is a firecracker bowl? I don't care. I want it.
Firecracker, I don't care. Firepack?
Firecracker. Honey.
Looking this up.
We can Google.
I'm gonna say spicy shrimp, sort of rice, some
spicy meats, a lot of spice, a lot of just unnecessary. It's like habaneros on top of jalapenos with like an andouille. Just too much. Yeah. Too many things.
Yeah, beef.
Sriracha in there for no reason. Do you know what I mean? Like too many random things. So he goes. So he's got his homegirl filming him to pick up this firecracker bowl, and then Toya's baby daddy is filming him, and this is a hostage video. He's like, okay, thank you. And he's like, no, eat it. And he's like, okay. He's like, oh, wow. And he eats it. And he's like, And it's just like, just gingerly. And he's like, tell him how good it is. Tell him how good. Eggs by Toya. That's right. 10 out of 10. And he's like, And that he's like, no, say it. And he's like, it's like a 6. He's like, no. I was like, oh my God, we're going to watch a crime.
I actually did have that happen to me.
Yeah?
I had that happen to me. At a restaurant, though, in Las Vegas. I was at a restaurant in Las Vegas. I was at a restaurant in Las Vegas with friend of the pod, Nori Reed.
My God.
We were at this nice, French restaurant. Okay. And there was a gay couple sitting next to us. And they were regulars because they were getting food sent out. They were just the chef was coming out to say hi, and then our food comes. It's cold as hell, and then I was like, this is a cold hamburger, and Nori's like, yeah, mine is cold too. So I tell them hey, ours is cold. Can you do something about that? And then so they take it, and then they bring it back again, and it's hot. But then when they bring it back, he's like, try it, eat it, take a bite, and I was just like, okay. And so I had to take a eat it in front of him and be like,
Did you say
I did.
Because you were like, I gotta get out of this right now.
I was like, I need to give him what he wants.
Oh,
I know they didn't take that off the menu. Oh my God, that's crazy. That is a hostage. Wow, very Eggs by Toya behavior indeed.
Yeah, what did the Eggs by Toya guy, not the baby daddy, but the food reviewer, what did he do after that firecracker bowl incident?
He left. He's like, we're done with that. Eggs by Toya, I don't want to hear her name. I don't want to speak her name. We're done. Turns out, Eggs by Toya got arrested.
Of course.
Toya herself?
Toya herself was arrested for unlicensed carrying a weapon. It's like, girl, she was probably holding it for her baby daddy. Just a mess. Eggs by Toya.
If you're doing
I miss TikTok so fucking much.
I'm so sorry. It'll make its way over to Instagram eventually, but it's
the thing
thrilling.
about TikTok that is not true on Instagram Reels is that we don't get a full, like, you get just
Story.
a reel and that's one. But with the TikTok of it all, we are brought into a world, a drama that we didn't even know we needed, and it delivers every time. But
Broward
Reels
County, literally.
Reels isn't sort of pushing the algorithm's story into our feed. It's like a different thing every swipe.
Yeah.
The algorithm
for some reason, every third reel is like a motorcycle video. And I'm
Brian,
like,
I think that's just your interest, babes. I think it's locked into you.
Oh,
like,
no.
Have
it's
you acquired a
borderline
leather vest recently?
Don't do it, Bri. Don't get a motorcycle.
It's
Brian, I kind
borderline-
of need you to get a leather vest with a little bit of fringe.
I mean,
I think you have one, right? You have a black leather vest.
I do have a black leather
That's
vest.
what I'm saying. I was like, the Instagram knows you.
Yeah. Okay. I
Listen,
can
the
do
Soch
this.
knows Bri.
We have to, you know what we should do? I don't think it's a gay bar, but we could make it one. Godfathers in Chino.
Never heard of that.
I was there, and it was like 10 o'clock at night, and there were elderly people drinking screwdrivers. And that's like, all right.
Whoa.
No one here is up to any good.
Was it like
Wow.
scary or was it just like funny?
It's just a dive bar. It's just like, now it might be a little more MAGA. This is like very like pre like 2016 time when it was like, oh, white people are kind of, they're kind of racist, but it's like, yeah, they're like, people are people. And it's
Yeah.
like, now it's like, yikes, actually. But
I don't
it
even know
was
where
a
Chino
vibe.
is. How would I get there?
It's like
Uber?
Inland Empire.
I've never been.
You've taken an Uber farther.
Okay.
For a good time, right?
And that's a read.
Sure.
Brian's taken you've taken a flight across the country.
Ooh.
Kind of.
Didn't
Direction.
love
I've
that.
taken a flight down
Ooh.
New York to Miami.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Because we
That's
did
cute,
discuss
but that
this.
sounds
It was
like really cute and fun. Like, getting flued out to Miami.
It kind of was. I did pay for my own flight.
you
but I
paid for your own flight. We've talked
But
about that. We talked about this with Nicole Meyer.
He paid for lodging and meals, but I had to pay for my flight.
So it kind of evened out in the
Lodging
end.
and meals. It was a gig. Brian, we did get invited to a lodging and meals sort of event.
Ooh.
We need to follow up on that. I did text you about it. Okay. Danielle. Oh no, my headphone. It's lost in the sauce. Oh. Danielle, we always take a phone call from a listener and give them advice. And I chose one that we are going to listen to now, and we're going to give them advice. All right?
Hoey, Dong Hey, long time listener, first time caller. I don't know if you guys have been seeing this on your algorithms, but I've been seeing this on my algorithm. And with all the Epstein file information that's been coming out, what some people are saying is that Michael Jackson was in fact saving children. And all the allegations were a ruse from the real powerful and elite to draw attention from them and focus on him. And so my algorithm has been saying like Macaulay Culkin and other celebrity children from the 90s of that time that visited Neverland have always said that he was nothing but a gentleman. He was there to protect children. So what do we think about that? Do you guys know? Have you heard about that? I'm just so interested. Okay, thank you. Love your work. You guys are hilarious.
Oh my God.
This is
Okay, this
algorithm is crazy.
The algorithm
Okay,
is
no, but
cursed.
I actually have been seeing comments like this on Threads.
The algorithm, it's very weird because the algorithm has not been feeding me that he was trying to like save the children specifically, but it's been a lot of like pro MJ content where like, did you know that Michael Jackson paid for all these kids like to have their cancer surgeries, or like actually he took care of like these kids and like allowed them to go to Disney. Like it's like all this like weird kind of like, oh, this breaking story, MJ did these really great things for children, and it's like, why the fuck are you telling me that?
MJ
I didn't
PR.
ask. A lot of MJ PR, lots of it, and it is really weird.
You know what's really sad for me is that I have seen a couple people that I know, because you know Threads is like, Threads is a bunch of bots
not as good
that
as
are
Twitter,
posting. No,
yeah.
Nothing will ever be. But it is full riddled with bots who that post things that are really controversial, and then regular people chime in and comment on it, and it's aggregating data. Yeah, and it's trying to find out what you care about, the poster or the commenter. And I've seen some people, and I'm not gonna name names because God knows.
You're just gonna like put them in the comment in the you're just gonna text it later.
Yeah, and it's nobody that I'm close to, but it's like actors and like, you know, people are actually buying this bullshit. Like being like, "Oh my God, I always knew he was innocent."
MJ not innocent. And I know that there's like that biopic coming out. Like I saw a trailer for it. I went and saw, I forgot what movie I was watching, but it's like I saw the trailer and I was like, who asked for this? You know?
Who asked for this?
Who asked for this? Like,
and also, God, why are we messy like this? Why are we making this? Why?
Yeah, it just is like, who's asking for this? The estate doesn't need any money. Like, who is this benefiting financially? It's all just very bizarre. And
my relationship with Michael is that
Brian? Okay, Brian. Sage Wisdom exclusive. Brian's relationship with Michael Jackson.
Save it for the wise ass edition.
For 1 month, I had a personal trainer, and he worked as a chef, a cook in Michael Jackson's kitchen. And apparently, Michael Jackson would like walk by the kitchen or whatever. He looked at this guy. He was like ripped, and he's like, "Do you like do you do personal training?" And he's like, "I can." And so he just like was Michael Jackson's personal trainer for a little bit.
Like what years?
Yeah, what are the workouts that MJ was doing?
I think it was very easy. It was not
like that
intense.
man was not known for being like jack
cut. Yeah, no. Emaciated, perhaps.
No. This guy was though, but like Michael Jackson was like, "Oh, look at this guy. Let me."
But this man was like also like he was a personal trainer and a chef. Like
I think
he really is a chef.
I think he was a cook just trying to get by.
Interesting. And if that is true, for Michael Jackson to have a cook who's trying to get by as his personal chef / trainer, it's giving pool boy.
It's giving lonely.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I bet he just like wanted
because in a
hot guy around.
And in a state that large, I mean, granted, like I've only seen kind of like the big aerial, like Neverland Ranch. It's like giant, but like even like, let's say you're not even at Neverland Ranch. Let's say you're just like at his like house in Beverly Hills or whatever. It's like, that's a huge mansion. And they have like a chef's kitchen and a regular kitchen. Like really, really, really rich people like that. They're like, you have to go out of your way to be where like the chef
to walk by the kitchen.
Right.
Yeah.
To like bump into them, you know. Those houses are fully built to keep staff away from like the people living in there. So
what I'm saying is that I'm on Michael's side. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Brian said Michael Jackson innocent. He's gonna tweet that in all caps.
Don't do it, Brian. The thing about also the Macaulay Culkin of it all is that I have also seen, you know, footage of Macaulay Culkin on like Larry King or like old interviews with Macaulay Culkin where Macaulay Culkin defended him. And also Macaulay Culkin went to his trial and was on gave testimony in his defense, in Michael Jackson's defense. And it's also true that an abuser or a pedophile can also not assault a child. Like
Fully.
it's also true that these people are often very diabolical and wise about the way that they conduct themselves, and that they are able to perhaps have a person who has a high profile in the media like Macaulay Culkin and not abuse them and have them as a friend, which I think is even fucked up, to like be on their side.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. It's like Macaulay Culkin is allowed to have like his own personal experience with Michael Jackson, and that doesn't negate anyone else's experience, and definitely doesn't negate survivors. Like,
No.
Oh my God, this is so nuts. Cause like literally last night on TikTok, I got down this like crazy deep rabbit hole about this woman who's like reading Peter Pan for the first time. And she's like, oh my God, wait, is this a satire? Oh my God, wait, this is like dark. Like, actually, she's like, wait a minute. Like, this isn't like a bedtime story for little children. This is like actually very fucked up. And like, how do children like deal with like people who are abusive and unregulated, and the nanny that they're calling a dog is like an indigenous woman? Like, this is nuts. Like, just really crazy stuff. But the whole like Neverland and his like obsession with it and stuff like that, and never wanting to grow up, and it's just like it's just so dark and twisty, and the idea of never growing up or having knowledge, so oftentimes that is like around sexuality, right? Sexual awakening, like that's knowledge, and right, spring awakening and shit like that. So it's just like, I don't believe it, and I'm not buying the rebrand.
No. And it's not, to me, it's like very obvious that of course this would start to come out on the algorithm during the unveiling of the Epstein files.
Yeah.
And Brian. Let's not forget Brian.
And Brian. Brian is
Gnome.
Brian Noam. Yeah, I don't want to equate whatever Brian's sexuality is with pedophilia or what have you, but like I think that like just the true thing about American culture through and through is that powerful people, often men, are like wield their power in terrible ways, and that is the story of America.
That's a constant.
Is fucking from the jump, men in power have been abusing children.
Yeah.
And truly do not give a fuck about women and children, and are and like there's that is not about sexuality. That is about power and control.
Full stop.
And that's so like it doesn't, like, to me it's really hard with somebody like Michael Jackson. And I grew up with Michael Jackson. Like was a huge fan. My sister and I used to listen to Michael Jackson's records, like actual records, like vinyl. Like when we were coming up in the 80s, he, like, when Bad came out, we were just like, like we were obsessed, and like we grew up when watching Michael Jackson's like live concerts on like MTV and stuff.
Wow, yeah.
And girls were fainting at his shows, like screaming and passing out, like fucking having seizures. Like, this man is cemented in our psyche. He will never not be a part of our culture, unfortunately. And his music is like, it's so prolific.
Culture.
He
shaped music.
Culture.
He changed all of it. Yeah.
He changed all of it.
Fully.
And like, and so also he had unlimited amounts of power at that time. Like in his heyday, he's untouchable. And all these like abusers are there's one thing that they have in common, and that is that they truly believe, and to many cases they are completely untouchable and completely void of any kind of consequence about anything.
Yeah. That's just like why it's so sick, like this weird like sanitizing and laundering of his reputation in the midst of like the Epstein files drop, when it's like no one's been taken to task, no one's been arrested, no like it's so sick when there's so much evidence, so much credible evidence, so many victims or survivors. Like it is the fact that people just don't even want to look. They don't even want to investigate. And that's what's so sick and sad. And they're doing it in fully plain sight at this point.
Plain sight. And it's also like, we know better. At this point, we fucking know better. Like we now have lived through so much of it that we're like
you can't call a 15-year-old girl a prostitute anymore. You can't say like that, and that's normal. It's like, that's a child that was abused.
No, like, and to have like lived through the Les Wexner era of clothing, to have like lived through the Michael Jackson while he's abusing children, and now the Epstein, of it all. It's, to me, I'm like, I don't trust any man with any kind of power. I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna need like a fucking like 50-page dossier on how you are not an abuser if you're a man who has any kind of power. And I'm talking about a man in power in the improv community and a man in power in Washington, D.C. None of y'all are credible. You have some fucking hard thinking and some public display of responsibility to do. And do not ask any questions when we come assertion for your fucking like dark secrets, because bitch, you're dangerous.
I have a list of every man who's ever taught an improv class.
That's good.
You and me both, Bri.
Brian,
I'm an improv teacher hunter. Okay. We have to say goodbye. But Danielle, if you would please stay on for a few more minutes, so that we can give our wise ass subscribers some extra delicious content.
Ooh, this is for the subscribers, the extra, the paid up members.
Yes, this is the paid members, the After Dark special.
Okay.
But for the rest of you,
gonna make it extra big, juicy, and natural for you.
Oh yeah, and we will sort of be showing all of our breasts, our chest plate titties on the wise ass. So if you're not a wise ass, I highly recommend you become one, so you can see our giant knockers. Danielle, before we go, is there anything you want to plug? Any upcoming shows this month of April or into May?
Yeah, I'm going to be performing at Netflix is a Joke, the comedy festival in LA. So if you're out here, follow me at Diva Deluxe. No E at the end. But all my show info will be there. But the festival is from May 4th to May 9th.
Oh my God. You all check out Danielle's stand-up. It's fucking epic. You gotta. Bri, do you have any shows this month that you want to plug?
As I mentioned earlier, I'll be in New York from the 8th to the 15th.
Okay.
So watch my Instagram stories.
Yeah,
watch
and listeners, watch the space. And, we have some big fans over in New York via Relative Arts, the native retail consignment / fashion hub of the Lower East Side.
Do they sell like beadwork and stuff? Like, do they sell like handmade, like artisanal artisan? Oh my God, I want to go.
Yes.
Okay, wait, hold on. I'm writing it down to myself.
Brian, you have to go.
You have to hit them
haul.
up. Oh my God, Bri, do
a haul.
Do a
partner
haul.
up. Partner up.
Literally, Jared Goldstein is like getting a consignment shop in New York to like give him free stuff for videos. You can do
I feel like I've seen this. And
you have. And that's why I was like, oh my God, Brian, you gotta get in there.
Oh my God. Also, Danielle, and this is, for LA residents, May 30th is the new unveiling of the chapter house via the flea market. So if you need some beadwork and some jewelry and some shit, come on through to the new chapter house in historic Filipino town, May 30th, Saturday, May 30th. We're having our first flea at the new chapter house, LA. Filipino. Danielle, thank you so much. Listeners, that is all the time we have today. We hope our wisdom made your life better, but we will not be issuing refunds if it didn't.
If you or anyone you know needs advice, has a question, or just wants to chat, leave us a message. There's 3 ways to do that, and you can find them in the show notes, and we'll give you our smudgiest, sagiest, solicited advice.
As always, we'd love you to follow us wherever you listen to podcasts and on YouTube. Please, and again, support our work by becoming an official Wise Ass by going to sagebasedwisdom.supercast.com. Thank you so much for tuning in. Toksha.
I got it.
Bye.